Hello student friends, welcome to Let Us Learn YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss full adder in digital logic design for JNTU, Anna University and VTU syllabus. So now we will discuss the full adder. Now let us discuss the full adder. So a full adder is the combinational circuit that forms the arithmetic sum of three input bits, and it consists of three inputs and two outputs. Two of the input variable represents the significant bit to be added. The third input represents the carry from the previous lower significant position. As per the statement given, now let us see with the help of the block diagram. Okay, so A is first input and B is the second input and C is the carry in, and these are the three inputs which is given for the full adder, and then sum and carry out are the two outputs. So as per the discussion, the full adder, it consists of three inputs A, B and C in, and it will have two outputs sum and carry out. So now let us discuss about the full adder in detail. See, here it is given the truth table for the full adder. So the full adder circuit overcomes the limitations of half adder, which can be used to add two bits only, because in a half adder we are using only two bits. So here in this full adder we are going to use three input variables. So there are three input variables. So for this three input variables, as already we discussed, that 2 to the power n, it decides the how many bits, how many numbers. So here it is a three inputs. So 2 to the power 3, so we'll get 8. So we'll get the 8 different input combination as possible. So these all are the inputs and these are the outputs. As I told that it consists of three inputs A, B and C in, and then outputs are sum and carry. So now let us discuss the truth table. So here we are going to add this. So first one is 0, 0, 0. So we are adding all this value. So finally the sum will be this 0. Sum will be the 0 and carry is 0. Carry out is 0. So here 0 plus 0 plus 0, the sum will be 0 and then carry out is also 0. Next case, in this 0 plus 0 plus 1. So here you will get the sum will be the 1 and carry is 0. So next one, 0 plus 1 plus 0. So here also we are getting the sum as a 1 and then carry is 0. Next to that, 0 plus 1 plus 1. So let me explain here. 0 plus 1 plus 1. So we are going to add this. So 0 plus 1 will get 1. Again 1 plus 1 is 0. So the sum is 0. And then carry. Carry will be the 1. So this is your carry. So as per the truth table, 0 plus 1 plus 1, the sum is 0. Sum is 0 and then carry is 1. Next, A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0 and C is equal to 0. So now here we will get the output, that is sum is 1 and then carry is 0. Next, 1 plus 0 plus 1. So here we are having two ones. Already as we discussed that 1 plus 1 is 0 and then carry will be the 1. So here the sum is 0 and then carry is 1. So following that, we are having A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1 and C is equal to 0. So in this case also we will get sum is equal to 0 and then carry is 1. And then here three ones are there. So 1 plus 1 plus 1. We are going to sum this, add this. So 1 plus 1 is 0 and carry will be 1. Again the 0 plus 1 we will get 1. So here the sum is 1 and carry is also 1. See here, A is 1, B is 1 and C is 1. So sum is 1 and carry is 1. So this is about the truth table of the full adder circuit. So following this, now let us discuss the K map for the full adder carry. So already we discussed about the truth table. So this table, it shows the carry output. So we are getting the one from all places. So now we are going to map for this places alone. So here and this one and this one and this one. In this place we are going to map. So here we are getting that A dash B C in, and in this place we are getting A B dash C in, and here A B and C in dash, and here A B and C. So first we'll find out this place where it is A dash B C in. Here it is B dash C in dash, B dash C, B C. This will be B C in dash. So here it is A dash. Since it is 0, here it is A. This is A dash. So we are supposed to find A dash B C in. So A dash B C in. A dash B C in. So this is the place. So we have to map here. Okay. So next one is A B dash C in. A B dash C in. So this place we have to map. And next to that we are going to map for this. So A B C in is there. So A B C in. So we have to map this. Next we are having the input A B and C in. So here this is A and this is B and C in. So we have to map here. So now for mapping, grouping the ones, either it may be 1 or 2 or 4, like this it is. So here we are going to group for the double. So double ones we are going to group for. So I'm going to make this one and this set, and then finally I'm going to group this set. Okay, first let me say for this group. So for this group, see here I'm having B, C in, and A dash is there. So A dash, it will get cancelled. So finally I'll get B, C in. And for this group, let me explain here. So we are having this and this set as well as A. So here C in is different. That is C in and C in dash is there. So this it will get cancelled. So finally we will get A B as an output. And for this I'm going to do here, simplify this. So in this case, see here 0, that is B dash C in, B C in is there. So the difference is B dash and B, it will get cancelled. So finally I'll get A C in. So the final output is AB plus AC in plus BC in. As already we got this output. So this is the K-map output for the carry out. That is AB plus AC in plus BC in. So following this, now we are going to discuss the K-map for the full adder summation. So this is the truth table already we discussed. This table, it shows the sum of the K-map. So here we got the one in these places. So we are going to consider the one here, here, and this place, and next to this place. So here this is A dash, B dash, C in. So A dash means A dash where it is A dash, B dash, C in. So this is this place we have to map. So next to that, here we are getting, here it is A dash, B, C in dash. So A dash, B, this is A dash, and this is B, C in dash. So this is A dash. So this place we are supposed to map. Okay. So next to that, we are having A, B dash, C in dash. So here this is A. We are going to take B dash. This is B dash and C in. Sorry, not this place. It is B dash, C in dash. So we have mapped this. Okay. So next to this, here we are having A, B and C in. So So this is A, here it is B and C in. So we are supposed to map this. As already I told, the mapping of grouping of the one is maybe ones are 2 or 4 or 8, like that. Let us keep on going. So here we are going to take all the ones separately. So for this place the value is, so here it is A dash, and then here we are having B dash, and this is C dash, sorry C. So we will get A dash, B dash, C. Okay, and for this we will get A dash, B, C dash in, and for this place we will get A, B, C in, and here we will get A, B dash, C in dash. So if we group this, we will get A dash, B dash, C in, A dash, B, C in dash, A, B dash, C dash in, and A, B, C in. So finally, for the sum, we got this value, and then for the carry, we can get. So the sum further, we can write this in the form of A XOR B XOR C in. So this is the final simplification for the summation of K map for the full adder. So next to this, we are going to discuss about the logic diagram. So in this logic diagram, we are using four AND gate, and then one OR gate. Okay. So four AND gates are there. So here A dash, B dash, C in. So the output will be A bar, B bar, C in, because AND gate is the multiplication operation will be there. So here A dash, B, C in dash, and here A, B dash, C in dash. Here we'll get A, B, C in, all are multiplication. Now this is OR. OR operation means addition. So finally the sum S is equal to A dash, B dash, C in plus A dash, B, C in dash plus A, B dash, C in dash plus A, B, C in. So this is the final output for the full adder summation, that is sum, by using the logic diagram. So in this logic diagram we are using four AND gates and then one OR gate. Next to that we are going to discuss the logic diagram for the carry. So in this we are using the three AND gates and then one OR gate. Here we are using three AND gates and one OR gate. OR gate, AND gate operation is multiplication. So the output will be AB. Here the output will be ACN. Here the output will be BCN. So in this, what we are going to discuss, finally what the output will be of the three AND gates. Here that is the addition, summation operation will be there. So in this we are going to add AB, that is C output. C output is equal to AB plus ACN plus BCN. So this is the final output for the logic diagram of the carry. So here we are getting the carry out is AB plus ACN plus BCN. Now we are going to discuss the implementation of full adder with two half adder and an OR gate. So here we are using two half adder 1 and half adder 2. So we are having two half adder and one OR gate. This is the OR gate. So here the input is given as A and B, and here we're having one more input is C in. So for this XOR gate, the output will be A XOR B. So whenever here A XOR B is given as an input for this half adder 2, and then here we are having C in. So this C in, while it is coming here, it will be the C in here. So again it is having the XOR gate. In this XOR gate, that is in half adder 2, we are having one more XOR gate. So the output will be A XOR B XOR C in. So this is the output for the sum. So if we expand this, we will get this value. Summation S is equal to A dash B dash C in plus A dash B C in dash plus A B dash C in dash plus A B C in. So this is the output of the sum. So next we are going to see about what is the output of C output. So carry output. So in the carry output we are having here also we are using three inputs. So A is the input, B is the input for the first half adder. So whenever it is coming to the AND gate, so AND gate, the operation of this AND gate is multiplication. So here it will be the A, and then here we are having the B, so it will be AB. So this AB is given to this OR gate. So here we will get AB. Whenever this XOR, this here we will get A XOR B as the input for this point, and here we will get C in as the input. So finally output of this AND gate, in this AND gate you will get A XOR B into C in. This is the output. And finally here the OR gate is there. So in this OR gate what we will get means AB plus A XOR B into C in. So let me expand this value, that is C out. C out, that is equal to AB plus, here we are having A XOR B. So A XOR B, I can expand A dash B plus A B dash into C in. So again I am taking the same value AB plus, if I multiply the C in inside, I will get A dash B C in plus A B dash C in. Now if I remove this bracket at the time, I can take this for the first value. So again this can be rearranged like A dash B C in plus A B dash C in plus AB, like I arranged like this. So in this, here I can take this A as a common. If I take A as a common, so I'll get A dash B C in plus A into B dash C in plus B. So this B dash C in, I can be rearrange this in the form of, see here, if it is a B dash C in I plus B, this can be written as B plus C. So I can rearrange this. So at the time A dash B C in plus A, I can rearrange this in the form of B plus C. So further A dash B C in plus, if I multiply this A inside, so AB plus AC. So further in this I am taking B as a common. So if I take B as a common, I will get A dash C in plus A plus A plus AC. So this again this A dash C in plus A, I can be rewrite in the form of A plus C. So here this I can redo, that is B into A plus C plus AC. So further if I expand this AB, if I multiply this B inside, AB plus BC plus AC. So this is the final output for this. See here AB, BC, BC in. I can write this as a BC in, and this is the AC in, AC in. So here it is C in. So this is the final equation for the carry out. Carry out for the full adder with two half adder and one OR gate. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you for watching this video.